My brother has challenged me to a noob versus pro military base build. Who will have the best obstacle course, and which of us will become the ultimate soldier and get an army of our own? Alright, Milo, today's challenge is no joke. We are building military bases to see who's the best soldier and will get their own army.
Soldier? Chip, I'm a one-man army. My base will knock your socks off if you even get past the front gate.
Right, I'm sure your high security base will be a real challenge. What's your strategy? Big neon keep out signs?
You wish? My base is gonna have top-tier defenses, finger traps, towers, maybe even a few surprises just for you, idiot!
Oh, I'm quaking. But just so you know, mine will have actual security with a training ground so intense you would break a sweat even just trying to go on it.
Big talk, Chip. You think your pro base stands a chance against my secret weapon? Let's just say you'll be in for a surprise.
Oh boy, I have no idea what the surprise could possibly be, but one thing I do know is we do not want that many surprises over here. That is why we need to start assembling a giant perimeter wall. It is going to have to be really tough and so strong, and whoa, there are these cool things. Yep, we are definitely using these in our perimeter wall. First, we're gonna need to use giant stone towers. This is gonna be the first line of defense in keeping all the riffraff out. And I think we all know who the riffraff is. Cough, cough, Milo.
Did I hear you say my name?
Yeah, Milo, I might have accused you of being riffraff.
I am not riffraff. If anything, I am awesome boy.
Awesome boy? Milo, what does awesome boy mean?
Well, that's just what I like to call myself when I'm feeling really cool. It's like my superhero alter ego.
Your alter ego? Milo, you gotta get your first ego in check first. I think you're feeling a little bit overconfident. I think you actually are kind of riffraff, though. Didn't you have a friend literally named Riffraff?
I did have a friend called Riffraff, but he is my friend no more.
Wait, Milo, what happened between you and Riffraff?
Well, he was a criminal, it turns out, and he was stealing bread from other villagers.
Oh no, that's terrible. He's like an anti-Robin Hood. Okay, it's a good thing you didn't become friends with Riffraff anymore. Also, his name is Riffraff. I feel like that should have been a red flag.
I don't know what the Riffraff thing means.
Well, you'll definitely find out soon, since I don't think any riffraff will be allowed inside my giant perimeter security wall. Let's try adding a couple more stone bricks, then we'll see exactly how cool this wall is looking. And done! We have now officially made the stone wall section of the perimeter, and wow, it already looks really intense, but right now, people can literally just walk in. That is not exactly what you want for a super secure military base. That is why we need to add some iron bars in between each of these walls. We're going to leave 2 blocks of space at the top. This is so we can add an iron cheval de frise. I don't know what that means, but I know they look very spiky and like something you would not want to mess with. Every single wall now has crazy defenses on every single side. Literally nobody can get in, but actually that's kind of a problem for us now. Nobody can get in. We want the people in the actual army to be able to get in. That is why we're going to remove one of these panes and turn it into an entrance checkpoint. This way everybody wanting to come in will be able to, and nobody will just be locked out of the army. I don't exactly want to do that to people. We'll also need to dig a little hole here for the entrance checkpoint. This is about to be a really important part of this base. We'll need some iron gates over here, and I think we'll need to put them right at the front. These iron gates are literally going to be the first line of defense. That's kind of crazy to think about. We'll make it too high so you can't just walk over the side here, and in order to open them, you'll need to put your fingerprints on it. So if anybody ever wants to break in, they will have their fingerprints known to everybody in the army, so they would have to be very, very careful. Now that we've added the entrance checkpoint, I think we need to add some guard towers, especially near the sides. These guard towers are going to constantly be on the lookout for anybody trying to get in, and they are going to stop them right in their tracks.
Chip, do you know why I'm gonna win this competition?
Oh no, Milo, why are you going to win the competition?
Well, because I've actually worked in the army before.
What? Milo, when were you in the army?
In 2023!
2023? Milo, that's so recent. What did you even do there?
I was a scout. I went out and looked for any people that needed to be fought.
What? Milo, you were a scout for the army?
Exactly, and that's why I know exactly what kind of stuff they have there.
Oh, wow, that is crazy. What did you exactly do as a scout? Did you have a uniform or badges?
Yeah, I had a uniform and a little green helmet.
Are you sure you're talking about being a scout for the army and not a Boy Scout or something?
I thought the Boy Scout was in the army.
What? No, Milo, Boy Scouts is learning how to tie knots and camp in the bushes. I don't think that's the actual army.
Wait, are you serious? I thought I was working for the military all along.
No, Milo. Wait a minute. Is this why you went into our local pizzeria and slammed a badge down on the table and said, "Give me 20, I work for the military"?
Yeah, that's what I thought was a good thing to do.
No, Milo. Even if you actually did work for the military, you shouldn't be using your power like that.
Why not?
Because it's mean. Milo, you gotta be responsible. You're meant to protect people, not be crazy and hurt everybody.
Well, I like eating the pizza. What you gonna do about it?
I don't know. Milo, you might get kicked out of the army if you're too crazy like that.
I don't want to get kicked out of the army or the Boy Scouts. I don't really know what I'm a part of anymore.
Yeah, Milo, you might have been in the Boy Scouts, but now if you want to keep building an army base, you're gonna need to get ready for being in the actual army. And for that, you need to stop being so crazy.
Okay, I'll stop being crazy on one condition.
Oh no, what's your condition for not being crazy anymore, Milo?
That you get prepared to lose this competition to my epic skills.
What, Milo? There's no way I'm gonna lose. I'm building a really modern army, and it's already looking kinda crazy. I just need to make a bunch more guard towers in each of the corners, then I'll be able to make so many other epic things. I think these guard towers look incredible. We can add other things to them later, like spotlights and sniper towers, and even cool turrets on them too. I think one thing we do really need right now is an actual main command hub center. Right now, there is literally nothing in the center of this base. It's like there's nothing that's even being protected right now. That is why we are going to make a huge, ginormous center zone. This central zone is going to be extremely important for having an actual operational military base. Otherwise, it would just be a bunch of tents and walls in the middle of nowhere doing nothing, which is kind of a bad idea. I don't think that would work very well. We're going to give this military base our favorite castle-themed aesthetic. That's because castles are like ancient military bases. They're so strong enough to trust for the lives of the king and the queen. Now, we're gonna make our one a little bit bigger. This is a tiny castle, but it needs to be absolutely massive. That is why we are going to have a huge design. It's gonna stretch for so many blocks in every direction. It'll even go backwards quite far. That's because this giant hall is going to be very important. It'll be the main hub of our military base. It's where most of the things get done. And if things cannot get done inside here, then we will not have done a very good job at all. I think on this side here, we can even use little walls. This will make sure the base is evenly divided and has kind of a cool design shape. It's already looking really cool on this side, but we need to fill out this quartz wall and build the same thing on the other side. That way, we'll have twice as much space to put even more awesome stuff inside here. And done. Okay, this outer wall is looking huge. It now looks really formidable. I would not want to go up against this, but I think we can make it even stronger looking. Let's make it so tall that anybody who even dares to try and take a closer look will instantly get totally terrified and run away at the soonest possible moment. I think in order to make it really tall, we'll need to have 2 separate towers. That is a perfect design idea. Having 2 separate towers means we can even put a bridge in between them. That will look so cool. Oh yeah, this is already turning out great. Oh yeah, both of these towers are now so tall. This is looking like a real command center in a super cool military base. Now, before we make the inside, it is time to make one final addition. And for that, we are going to need a lot of iron. I think we'll even need some iron fences. That is because no command center is complete without a way to actually send out commands. That is why we are going to build a giant satellite tower. This tower is going to be huge, and it's going to be tall enough that it can send commands out for miles. Nobody will be able to miss it. They will literally not be able to, since it'll be such a powerful device. We're going to use the iron blocks to make a really cool and tall structure. I think it'll be really helpful to make sure nobody misses a message.
Sir, yes, sir.
Wait, Milo, did I just hear you say sir, yes, sir?
Yeah.
Why did I hear you say that?
Well, because I've already employed the guy who's gonna lead the army.
Wait, what? Milo, you've already picked your general?
Yep, the general's here and he's ready to go.
Oh boy, that's actually crazy. Milo, I thought you were gonna be the general of your army.
No, I'm the CEO.
The CEO? Milo, there's no such thing as the CEO of the army.
Oh, I think there is.
No, Milo, the general is in charge of the army. A CEO is in charge of, I don't know, McDonald's or something.
Well, then I'm gonna be the Ultra General.
The Ultra General? Milo, I don't think the General will stand for that. Why are you saying sir, yes sir to him if you're the Ultra General?
I don't know. Now I'm really confused.
Oh, Milo, it sounds like your army project isn't going too well.
It's going well. I've got all my papers and strategies ready.
Oh, well, you know what? Never mind then. If you've got all your papers and strategies ready, I'm sure everything's totally fine.
Yeah, exactly. It's really fine. I've even got a telescope to spy on the ops.
Wait, what? Milo, what direction is your telescope facing?
It may or may not be facing towards Chip.
Hey, Milo, that's me.
That is you because you're the op.
Hey, I'm not the op. Milo, why are you spying on me? And why would you tell me about it?
Because I don't trust you.
Milo, if you don't trust me, why would you tell me that you are spying on me?
Well, that is a good question. I guess I better shut up about my plans.
Yeah, Milo, if you want to have a good performing military, you should probably be more sneaky and... Whoa, be careful, Milo. I've just installed a giant radio tower that will tell me anything that goes on around me. It's even got a satellite dish connecting up to a satellite orbiting the sun.
That sounds very complicated, and I don't have the technology. But honestly, I don't think I need the technology.
Oh, trust me, Milo, you're always gonna need the technology. I'm gonna fill the entire bottom area of this place with deep slate. And done! Now we've filled in the entire floor with deep slate and andesite. It's looking pretty fancy, but I still think we can do better. Let's grab some polished basalt and start adding some pillars to the ceiling. It's important to have pillars since we do have giant towers on top of the structure. If we don't have support beams, the entire thing will come crumbling down. And that's not exactly something you want when you're trying to have a really successful and powerful military army base. If we have this security wall, it's looking like our army has a great view of everything, but we're gonna need a little bit more than that. I think over here we're going to need a giant table for discussing the strategies, and on that table we're going to need a huge map. That is because this table will tell us everything we need to know about where our army is. Let's plan another table over here. This is where every single important person in this army can meet to discuss what we do if Milo ever tries to build another map of our base. Luckily, if he does have a map of our base, it will soon become outdated because we are going to make a way better one in no time. This command center is looking pretty good, but I think we need something else. Right now, there is literally nowhere in this entire army base for people to sleep, and that's a pretty important thing when you've got an army. That is why we are going to build a barracks center. That is where everyone in the army can sleep. I think we're even gonna make our barracks look like a tent. Let's grab some wool and some concrete. I think of course the tents need to be orange. I don't want to use any sort of weird other colors for these. These tents also need to be pretty big. They've got to fit an entire squad of army members in here, and we obviously want our army to live in luxury. I think they should have a really nice spot in here. Being in the army can be kind of scary because you basically have to go and fight, but if you have a luxury tent, it might be a little bit better. That is why our luxury tent is going to feature chests for every single person, and everyone will get their own super fancy royal bed. I think that's a pretty sweet deal. We're gonna make sure that this is the coolest army base ever. I actually like this place so much I would want to stay in here. Let's build a bunch more of these tents. This way there will be so much room for all of the soldiers to sleep in a luxury area. Now that we've made so many sleeping quarters for our soldiers, we need to make some sort of locker area and maybe even a fun zone. That way all our soldiers will be able to have a really fun time. Let's make a bunch of empty tents on this side so that we can fill them with fun things. And wait a minute, is there something in my base? And wait a minute, Milo, why are you inside my house and why do you look like a fly?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Milo, I literally saw you inside my base and were you wearing a gas mask?
No, I don't have any of those.
Milo, I literally saw you wearing one. I think you're inside my house. You better get out of there.
I'm not in there, okay? I promise.
Okay, I'm gonna keep taking a close look at my house, and if I see you, you're going down.
Chip, what are we in my build right now? Chill out.
Oh, okay, I guess you must be in your build. I can't exactly see your name tag, but these are really big build zones, so I guess I wouldn't be able to anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You're delusional.
Hey, I am not delusional. In fact, I'm so non-delusional, I'm about to build all of these tents on this other side and make them so cool. Now, every single one of these tents on this side needs to have something different inside of them. This one will be a locker room full of shulker boxes where all of the troops can keep all their different storage items. I think inside of this room, we can have a giant bathtub room. We'll obviously have separators between the bathtubs because I think all the soldiers deserve their privacy. We can also have a toilet room in the tent next door. This way, all the soldiers will be able to use the toilet or the bathroom as much as they want. In this room, we're going to have a sofa and just a TV. We'll put some Netflix on the TV so all the soldiers can just have a nice time watching it. We'll need a pretty big sofa so that a bunch of soldiers can fit on it and all watch the TV together. Wow, this is so nice already. Now, in these other last two rooms, I think this one we can turn into a nice little library reading area for the soldiers, since that way everybody can read and get really good at spelling or something. I don't know what people like to read these days, but I think it'll be really fun in here for everybody who likes to read. Right now, I'm literally making a giant party room. Everybody inside this room can party and have so much fun. This is not all we're making though, and this isn't just any base. It's a top tier facility for the best of the best. And speaking of that, our pro members are right at the top with exclusive perks like voting on builds and getting shoutouts in videos. Can't go wrong with VIP access, right?
Wait! I want to be a pro member! Do I get a cool helmet with my name on it?
Well, not quite, Milo, but pro members get custom emojis, access to a private server, and a monthly pro-only giveaway. You might want more than just a helmet, Milo.
Well, fine, but I'm putting my pro badge right here on my base, letting everyone know there's a top soldier inside.
Okay, Milo, that's a good idea, but there is a top member inside my base too. That is why I am going to add a sign with a lucky member's name onto my build. You better do the same, Milo.
Fine, I'll do that as well.
My member's name is Rebecca Slade, and they are officially a VIP in this build. They can literally go anywhere, and they have the highest clearance in the entire place. Let's fortify the path a little bit leading to their name, and then we are going to grab some glow ink sacks, and we are going to make their name absolutely glow. I think this is a very important part of our base. Everybody needs to know how cool they are, and now I think we should probably add a way for a bunch of people to get in here. We are going to build an actual helicopter pad. I think the helicopter pad can be right around this side. Oh yeah, this is the perfect spot for it. We'll need to grab 2 colors of concrete, one orange one and one white one. This way we'll be able to have it really easy to see. Let's also build it sort of elevated up into the sky. Now that we've made this helipad area, we're gonna need to build a ladder off the side. Otherwise, it will literally be impossible to get on and off it. There we go. Now the ladder is actually able to get up onto here. And if we have a helipad, we're gonna need a place to keep the actual helicopters. That is why we are going to make a hangar right here. This is where they keep planes in actual airports, so we're gonna need something similar to that. This hangar will not just keep airplanes though. This hangar can also do helicopters, which is arguably even more impressive. This is looking so good. The hangar is now basically complete, so on the floor we can actually place down a bunch of airplanes and other airships. Let's put an airship right here, and whoa, that looks a little bit small. Let's actually do a much bigger one right here. Whoa, that is an official warship. That looks so intense, and luckily the gap in our hangar is so big that it can literally fly right out. We are also going to need to put a cargo airship in here too. Just look at that. It's like this little one, but it has jet powers on it. Now we're gonna need to put a little gyrodyne. It kind of looks like a helicopter, and whoa, those are some powerful blades on top. This hangar is now fully complete with a bunch of different helicopters. Okay, this is looking good, but right now, all of this is completely undefended. Other than soldiers, we don't exactly have much protecting this place. That is why we are going to need to set up lasers all around our perimeter, as well as maybe some security cameras too, and even turrets. This'll definitely stop people from trying to get in. I just know it. Now, to get these lasers working, I say we first place them around the entrance here. Whoa, look at that. These lasers are now going to stop anybody that dares to come close to us. Wow, this is honestly scary. The lasers are burning so bright that they're literally glowing white hot in some parts. Now let's get some lasers at the back around these guard towers, then we'll be able to make some more defenses. Now that the lasers have been fully added everywhere we want them, it is time to add another kind of defense. We are going to add giant cannons on every corner of this base. We'll also add them right at the entrance just to scare away any intruders. They'll know that if they dare come close, the cannons will not be afraid to fire at them. I think this actually seems like enough cannons for now. Now, we need to install something sneaky. We are going to add traps around this place. We're going to add a bunch of bear traps on the outside of our build. These bear traps will help stop anybody trying to sneak over the fence. I think we might have added enough defenses for now. Now, we are going to add a training ground. This area is going to be crazy. Let's grab some coarse dirt and turn this entire area over here into an intense training ground zone. Let's go! I think this looks pretty training groundsy. Now around it, we are going to add barbed fences. This way, nobody can cheat in the training area. They're going to need to go from point A to point B without cheating. It's pretty important we add this, since I think the training is going to be quite difficult, and people are going to be very tempted to cheat. If people don't cheat, though, they're going to be able to do this legit. It's going to be pretty hard for them, but I think it'll all be worth it when they see how cool this training ground is going to be. Now, to start off the training ground, we are going to have some oak log jumps. The troops are going to have to jump either over or under these. It's their decision, but no matter what they choose, they need to be fast, since they are going to be timed here. Now, a military base does need elite training grounds, and speaking of elite, a huge shout out to our noob and pro channel members. They're part of the squad here, getting names on builds in videos and weekly replies.
Oh, and for all you new recruits out there, I'm talking to you too. Noob level's where it's at. You get loyalty badges, and I'm putting up all my noob buddies in my base.
You and your noobs. But if you're ready for pro level, come join us. Trust me, the benefits are worth it.
Hey, if you're a pro, you can even come bounce around on my obstacle course. You'll be part of the squad in no time.
Oh yeah, speaking of no time, there is no time to waste, Milo, and there's no time to waste for my troops running across my training course. They're going to have to jump over some seriously difficult barriers, and if they go too far to either side, they may just find themselves on these crazy spikes. These spikes are really intense. I would not mess with them if I were you, Milo. They're kind of crazy.
I don't really care about the spikes because I could just step on them with my shoes.
What? Milo, these spikes are a little bit bigger than just being able to step on them with your shoes. You might have a bit of trouble with that, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, really? Okay, well, now I am a little bit nervous. I don't have anything like spikes over here.
Wait, what? Milo, you don't have anything like spikes on your entire build?
I don't have any.
Oh no, Milo, you're gonna need spikes on your build, otherwise it'll be completely defenseless.
Okay, well, maybe I will do something like teeth spikes.
Teeth spikes? Milo, what on earth are teeth spikes?
Well, they're pretty much spikes that look like teeth from a monster.
Teeth from a monster? Milo, you gotta use classic military spikes. These are cheval de frise. I don't exactly know what that means, but they're really powerful.
Alright, I'll try and find something that's equally as scary.
Yeah, you better try, Milo. If you don't manage to find something, then your military base probably won't work very well.
Yeah, well, I actually think it is gonna work well because I don't know if you remember, but I'm actually a genius.
I don't know. You've come up with some pretty cool ideas, but Milo, you were talking about a strange tent. You appointed somebody else to be your general, and also you were clearly in my house. I don't know what you were doing, but I know you were definitely there.
That wasn't me.
Milo, then who was it? I think you might have a doppelganger look-alike.
It was probably Macho.
Macho? Wait a minute, that's just what Alexis calls you.
I don't know. I think he's a real boy.
Milo, there is no way that Macho is a real boy. That's just something she calls you because she can never get your name right.
Well, I think I've actually met him because I think he might actually be my long-lost twin.
Your long-lost twin? Milo, I'm your brother. I think I'd know if you had a twin.
Really? Then what's my middle name?
Your middle name is Moosey, Milo. We always say it.
Wait, how do you know that?
Milo, I was with you when you got named. Oh my goodness, I know that your full name is Milo Moosey Malusi. Don't you know that?
I wish I had secrets from you.
Milo, you've got some secrets. Like, I have no idea what your military base looks like. I mean, I've heard about it, I guess, but I truly couldn't even guess.
Okay, well, I guess you're gonna
Yeah, I will find out soon, but you'll also find out what my base looks like soon, and I think you are really gonna like it. I've made a training ground here, but one other thing I need to make is a shooting range. That will be an area where my troops can practice shooting. Let's make some targets here. We're going to also need to build a big fence around it since this is a pretty dangerous area. We're going to need to treat it with serious safety right now. We'll also have some targets on dummies because I think that will be really good for practicing. Here we go. This target range is really making progress. Let's use our special fancy spiky fences on the edges of this thing to make sure nobody can get inside, unless of course they're part of the target practice range. If people can get inside of this place, then it is way too dangerous. Now nobody can get inside here and it's almost completely safe. We also do need to add something else. We are going to add rails in here with minecarts running along them. This way we're going to make sure that there can be moving targets. I think that will be a really big challenge and it'll also be a really fun one too. Now the minecart will constantly move along the target practice zone. I think that's a pretty cool trick. Now we're just gonna need a chest with a couple little target practice ammos in here. Let's just get this thing ready and then we can place it inside the chest. Okay, here we go. Now we'll just open the chest and put a bunch of them inside. Now we'll definitely need to grab some ammo. Let's grab some ammo and we'll just put it inside. This way nobody will ever run out of ammo, and obviously we'll use these too. A good soldier never misses his mark, Milo. You better get practicing over there. This training course is not gonna be easy.
Yeah, well, I've been shooting stuff over here for hours.
What? Milo, I didn't know that. Oh boy, I could really get a run for my money here. Let's go make the rest of this base quick before we run out of time. Now, what on earth could I possibly build? There are so many options here, but I think we need to build something along the back here. There's so much empty space and... Wait a minute. What? Why did I hear an explosion? I think we're under attack!
What's going on?
What? Milo, are you okay over there? Are you under attack?
You're the one who exploded the wall, chip!
No way! Milo, this obviously had to be you. I wasn't even near a weapon or near this hole in the wall.
Yeah, right! I'm a way better soldier than you, and I'll prove it when I defeat you in both obstacle courses and win an army of my very own.
Okay, I definitely did not blow that wall up. Maybe you guys can help me figure out what happened. Rewind and let me know. Plus, I cannot let Milo win this challenge. Imagine if Milo had an army of his own. Oh, yikes, that would be insane. Instead, we need to imagine us having a giant army of our own. We need to set up a giant camera system. This way, if that ever happens again, we can make sure we keep a hugely close track on it with thousands of security cameras. These security cameras can cover every single angle of our base. I think we're running out of time. This means we only have time to add a couple more defenses. That is why I'm going to add a couple more of these super spiky fences all around our base. The best defense is a great spike fence. Okay, I think this is a good amount of these little spiky fence things, but wait a minute, the time is up? Wow, I'm really surprised by how quickly the time went, but I'm getting a little nervous now. I have no idea who will win this challenge. Milo, we gotta be ready. We gotta check out your base right now. Milo, hello? I said I need to come and check out your build now.
I am not letting you in here. If you're gonna come over my side, you're gonna have to fight your way in.
Oh, okay, so it's gonna be that way, huh? Luckily for me, I actually came prepared for this, Milo. I have a giant bazooka. Are you sure you're ready for this?
A bazooka? Oh my gosh!
All right, I'm aiming with it and fire!
What happened?
Well, Milo, get ready. I'm about to bazooka my way through the wall. If you keep resisting, I'm just gonna keep bazookaing. Okay, let me reload it in case I need to use it and jump on down. Okay, Milo, I'm excited to see your build.
That was some high-tech stuff, but welcome to my military camp.
Oh my goodness, Milo, what is this? This does look like a petting zoo.
No, it doesn't. This looks like a scary, intimidating war zone.
A war zone? Milo, most war zones don't have foxes holding pumpkins.
These are my gods.
Milo, you said these were evil animals. A lot of these animals are just frogs and llamas.
They're evil. I actually got them all from the animal prison.
The prison? Milo, why is there an animal prison?
These are for all the bad animals. This bee actually stung me while I was on a picnic.
Oh, Milo, you were probably sitting on it or something.
I would not do that.
Okay, well, I see you got a lot of animals, but Milo, it looks like there's a lot more stuff here.
Yeah, there's a lot more stuff here. Do you want to see the tanks?
Yes, please. Where are the tanks, Milo? I'm really excited to see them. I just don't know where they are.
You're looking at them.
What? Milo, is this the tank?
Yeah, isn't it really scary?
Why is it pink and covered in arrows? Where are these arrows pointing?
It's camouflage.
Camouflage? Milo, this is not camouflage. This is the easiest thing to spot I've ever seen.
What about my mass weapon of destruction?
Oh my goodness. Milo, this is a TNT cube and... Wait a minute. Be very careful. Milo, what if this explodes?
It's not going to explode because I've got the button, okay?
Okay, just keep the button safe and... Milo, that looks like a golden chicken nugget.
No, it doesn't.
Milo, do not put the button on the floor. What if you step on it?
I won't step on it. And also, we're going to go to the helicopter pad now.
The helicopter pad? Oh, I'm excited for this. And Milo, what is this?
This is the helicopter pad.
Milo, I'm not seeing a letter H anywhere. This just says L.
Yeah, isn't that the first letter in helicopter?
No, Milo, the first letter in helicopter is H. That's why it's called a helipad, not a lelypad.
Now I'm confused. I thought it was gonna be the lily pad and... Hang on, where is the helicopter?
Milo, you did build a helicopter, right?
No, Chip said he was gonna bring me one.
Milo, you can't just build a helicopter pad and expect the helicopters to land there for fun.
This sucks. Oh well, I guess I can show you some of my military tents for where the soldiers sleep.
Okay, that's a good idea, Milo. I'm not seeing much in here.
Well, this man's prepared.
Oh, wait. Oh, what is this? These look terrifying. They look like skulls, Milo.
They're gas masks just in case they need one. And I think this guy has something even cooler.
Oh boy, what's in here? And whoa, a grenade launcher? Milo, these look crazy.
Yeah, well, you never know when you're gonna need a grenade in the army.
Milo, there's a... You know what? Never mind. Milo, why is there a giant circus tent here?
This is not a circus tent. This is the command tent.
Okay, I see. And Milo, why are there multiple baby villagers inside your army camp?
They're not baby villagers, they're just short people.
Oh, okay, sorry guys, I didn't know that. Anyway, Milo, what is all this? This place has crazy stuff inside.
This is the flammable liquid in case we need to burn everything down randomly.
Oh, okay, that's dangerous. Are you sure you should be keeping the flammable liquid for burning things down right next to the med bay?
I didn't even think about that, but yeah, this is the med bay. Here you go.
Also, why does 2 + 2 equal fish?
That's just the kind of mathematical stuff that our nurses and doctors are going to be doing.
What, Milo? I thought nurses and doctors were meant to heal the sick, not teach math.
Yeah, here's a fish for you. I hope you feel better.
Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense, but what is this? Is this some sort of map area?
This is the map area for the strategies and plans that I come up with to win the war.
Wait a minute, Milo, this looks like that wall in between our build areas, and this kind of looks like the old version of my base.
No, you're not meant to see that one.
Milo, why would you show it to me inside of this tent if you didn't want me to see it?
It was an accident. Don't worry about it.
Okay, and this looks like a bed area with more math. Milo, this math looks a lot more complicated than that math.
No, this math makes a lot of sense to me. See, this is how I got the shape for my tent.
Oh, okay, I think that makes sense. And Milo, what is this big pole in the middle?
That's just a pole that has the resources around it. Why don't you take a look at the things?
Important stuff. Okay, what's important? And okay, that's dirt, seeds, and another creepy gas mask, dried kelp, and finally, in this last chest is reinforced lecterns. Milo, what is any of this?
Oh, you weren't meant to see that gas mask in there.
What about the gas mask in this one? And oh, there was only one gas mask. That's really concerning. Milo?
It's definitely not the gas mask I was wearing at any time.
Milo, was that the gas mask you were wearing inside my house?
No, it wasn't!
I think it totally was. I don't know why you were in there, but it looks almost identical. Let me try this thing on and hey, this totally was what you were using.
Moving on!
Oh my goodness, Milo, this is insane. And hey, what's over here?
This is my obstacle course and you're never gonna be able to complete it!
Milo, you literally fell in a lava puddle.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that there.
Okay, let's see if I can do this thing. Let's jump on these obstacles here and Milo, this is so easy so far.
How are you doing this?
I don't know. I'm kind of just good at this. I'm a professional general and whoa, that slime block jump was really fun. Now it's onto this tightrope and whoa, this is kind of making me dizzy.
I really thought this was gonna be super difficult.
Oh no, Milo, not for me. I'm gonna do a 360 no scoop and ow, I kind of hit the trapdoor, but I didn't take any damage.
Well, I'm glad you didn't take damage, but do you even know how to do this?
Yep, I totally do. I've got something similar in my base. I just need to crawl through here and I've still got my gas mask on. That was a really scary jump scare and Milo, what is that?
It's an enemy!
An enemy? Milo, this is a zombie horse. It doesn't even do any damage.
Wait, what? I thought they were meant to attack you!
No, they're friendly, Milo. They just smell kind of bad.
Stupid horse.
Oh, Milo, be nice to it and okay, bye horse. Good job. Thanks, Milo. Is this meant to say good job?
Yeah, it's good job, and guess what your prize is?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm so excited to find out.
I get to show you the name of one very special member on our channel who is actually kind of the commanding leader in this place. Their name is Anna Fry!
Wait a minute. That is so cool. Milo, I cannot believe you got to put a channel member's name in here.
Yeah, because they're extra special and I really like them.
Thanks so much, Anna Fry, for being a member of our channel. Milo, this base was honestly not bad at all. I kind of liked it. It was honestly pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks, Chip. That's really great. I'm feeling pretty confident about winning.
Yeah. I think I should probably show you my base first before you get too confident.
Okay.
This is my gigantic, ultimate, modern army military base, Milo.
Oh my gosh, this place is crazy!
Yeah, it's pretty huge. Just be pretty careful, Milo. There are bear traps, spotlights, cameras, and cannons all around the outside. So, oh, Milo, don't step on them.
That really hurt me!
Oh, Milo, you better be more careful than that when you go through here. This whole place is trapped.
Yeah, I can clearly see that.
Why don't you carefully come through the gate? Now I'll lock it back up again, and just make sure you don't touch the lasers, okay, Milo?
But the lasers are pretty!
Milo, you gotta stay away from the lasers, okay? Even though they're pretty, I would not advise touching them.
Alright, fine, I won't touch them, but is these landmines?
Yeah, Milo, if you come around this side, you can actually make your way over, and it's just over here.
The landmines are...
Milo! Milo, you are a major security risk. I don't know if I can give you the rest of this tour.
I really want to see it! It looks so cool!
Okay, just don't touch... Milo, don't touch these. They're clearly spiky.
I'm sorry, everything's just really awesome and I want to touch it!
Okay, Milo, just make sure you read the sign. What does this say? Warming Minecraft. No, Milo, this is Warning Minefield. It's about the mines all around this place.
Well, you could have told me sooner.
Milo, I did tell you sooner and okay, you know what? This is the super cool alarm system. If anything happens, like somebody triggering a landmine that isn't you, it will set off the entire alarm system and everybody inside the base will know that something's up.
That is really cool, Chip. I can't believe you've actually created this. It's looking really legit.
Yeah, it is. And we also have some powerful guard towers with cannons on the sides. This way, if anybody dares come close, boom, we can cannon them out of the sky.
Yo, I would not be coming anywhere near this military base with these bad boys.
Well, Milo, you're kind of inside the military base right now.
Well, that's a good point. But they're not shooting me, so I must be a good boy.
Yeah, I let you in now by disabling the security systems, but be careful. If you're too cheeky, I'll turn them back on.
Not cheeky at all.
Okay, Milo, well, I'll show you the living areas then. On the left-hand side is a bunch of bunks and tents for all of the soldiers to live in, and you'll notice every single one has a chandelier.
Yeah, this place is bougie. If I was a soldier, I would definitely want to be working here.
Yeah, me too, Milo. Now, on the right-hand side, every single one of these tents is different. Over here is a storage tent with just a bunch of shulker boxes.
Yeah, no kidding. I could do a dance party in there.
You might want to have a dance party, but not in that one. There is a dance party tent in here, but first, this is the bathroom tent.
Wow, I actually need to have a bath.
Yeah, you totally do, Milo. I can smell you from here.
Hey, don't be offensive.
Okay, Milo, sorry. But over here, if you want to do a poop, we actually have a poop tent.
I actually want to do a poop.
Okay, just make sure you flush, wipe, and wash your hands, okay?
Chip, where can I see through this?
I actually don't know. I didn't think that through.
That's a design fine floor.
Oh, Milo, you didn't flush, wipe, or wash your hands.
Well, I didn't poop because I didn't feel comfortable because there's holes in the wall.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. But over here, there's a nice little chill couch zone.
Yo, I love watching this show.
Milo, this is the Netflix loading screen. This is not a show at all.
Yeah, it's my favorite movie.
Okay, that's really worrying. But Milo, what do you think about the book tent?
I don't like it.
What? Milo, why don't you like the book tent? I spent so much time on it.
I don't like books at all.
Okay, I guess that's really scary. But Milo, remember the dance party you wanted to have?
Are you kidding me? You literally have a dedicated dance party tent.
Oh yeah, I totally do. And all the soldiers are welcome to dance whenever they want to.
Yeah, this is so cool.
Now, I think you might want to stop doing the dance party. Let's walk right past Rebecca Slade's VIP member sign and head right over to this super crazy training ground.
Yo, this training ground is looking really scary right about now.
Yeah, and Milo, do you want to know the craziest thing?
What?
You're gonna have to go all the way across it.
I don't want to.
You got this, Milo. I believe in you. And just remember, you are definitely being timed.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, Milo, I've never been more ready.
I'm locking in.
Okay, just go on the track, Milo. You got this.
Yo, I'm doing it. Oh.
It's okay, Milo. Just try really hard.
Yo, I just made the biggest jump of my life.
Yeah, good job, Milo. Now there are only a couple jumps left, and whoa, now you can go over or under this thing. It's actually up to you, and oh, you kind of went through it.
Yeah, I went through it, except, what is this thing?
You gotta jump under the monkey bars, Milo. You gotta swing from them.
I'm swinging!
Whoa, that was very fast. Good job.
Yeah, thank you very much, except, oh yeah, I know what this one is.
Yeah, except mine is a little bit different. Mine has mud underneath it, so it's a lot more dirty.
Ew, it's all sticky on my face!
Yeah, you better get to the other side quick. I don't exactly have a way for you to clean up, but I think you'll like what you find on the other side.
This is disgusting! I'm gonna throw up!
Oh no, please don't do that, Milo. I don't think that's a very good idea, but hey, you did the trial.
What was my timing?
3 minutes, exactly on the dot.
That has to be the fastest time.
Yep, it absolutely is. But Milo, speaking of up, I think you'll like all these devices because they can go up into the sky.
Wait, are these airships?
Yep, Milo, these are all airships and they're kind of crazy. You can actually fly them.
I wanna go on this one!
Oh yeah, Milo, that's the plane. And how cool is this airship?
How does it take off?
Well, Milo, you just need to fly it really carefully and oh no, this is bad.
Oh, I just exploded it!
Now, I see you found the shooting range area, Milo, and that's because you kind of crashed into it.
Yeah, I did crash into it, but I'm very excited to see how it works.
Well, it works pretty easily. You just grab something from inside this chest and aim it at any of the targets or at the minecart.
Ah, which one should I use? Maybe this one.
You got this, Milo. I believe in you. Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the minecart!
Okay, and Milo, you gotta aim at the minecart.
I did!
Let me show you how it's done. Okay, and wait, what? Hang on, let me try something a little different.
Wait, what's that?
This is my bazooka, and oh yeah, that totally got the minecart.
I didn't know we had to use a bazooka!
Well, you can also use these little ones for these regular targets.
Well, yeah, I'm shooting all of them because I'm a really good shot.
Oh yeah, you totally are, Milo. So am I. Whoa, Milo, be careful with that thing. Okay, we better go inside and definitely put the weapons down.
Okay, I'm gonna put it down.
Welcome to the inside of my command center, Milo.
Wow, Chip, I'm feeling kind of scared right now.
What, Milo? Why are you scared?
Why there's so many cameras looking at me?
The cameras are for security, Milo, and they're only looking at you because you're standing in front of them.
This place is super high tech. I can't believe it's real.
Oh yeah, it is definitely real, and there's a bunch of monitors, TV screens, cameras, and links all around the base to make sure we know exactly what's going on.
And is this what I think it is?
This is a map of the entire world. This way, no matter what direction anybody tries to get us from, we can fight back and be safe.
Oh, I thought it was another disco flaw.
What? No, Milo, this is obviously the Earth, and over there is just the meeting table where me and all of the army generals can make sure we have a plan.
Yeah, and I'll be the commander-in-chief.
Yeah, maybe not, Milo. That's my job. I'm in charge of the whole army.
Well, this room is actually incredible, Chip. I don't know what to say.
I think I've shown you most of the base. Why don't we go outside and take a big look at the whole thing?
Well, Chip, I'm just gonna say it. I think your military base is utterly incredible.
Oh, that's amazing. Thanks, Milo. You did a good job on that track, though. Honestly, you did better than I expected. Maybe just work on staying upright next time. You survived everything, though, and that is a great job.
But wait, what happens if you win again?
I think the actual villager army moves in, and they choose my base to be their home operations zone.
Wait, what? Chip, the actual army is here?
Oh yeah, they totally are. It looks like the village approves.
That's not fair. That's not fair. I want an army. I'm gonna do something crazy.
No, Milo, what are you gonna do that's crazy? Wait a second. Think this through.
I've got my button.
Oh no, Milo, please do not activate your doomsday device.
This is my revenge.
Milo, look out!